Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. On the ground, it's Jefferson. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They stop him after a short gain.
It's called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down and using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And they'll kick it away here. The single back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, That's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down coming up after that running play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Jukes to get free.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. He's going to hand this off. Fighting off the defender. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Knight. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Montgomery. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Buckeye offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the run, it's Jefferson. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Screen to the wide receiver. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. It's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now, first and goal. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. He keeps it on a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Short pass finds the tight end. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running with purpose.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defense has been a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, he makes the catch out of the 10.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
First and goal, will try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd and goal for the offense. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Look like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
Big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical day. To get everybody on the same page. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Takes the handoff. It's Jefferson. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Ball handed off. But a quick stop of the defense. He just cues, so it's 3rd and 8. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Jefferson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Clemson offense is back out there. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Knight. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Design quarterback run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Tigers pick up enough to get a first down there. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And here's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. But we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air, it's Knight. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. We'll see what he can do with the return. Touchdown, Tigers. The special teams produce a score.
It's going to take a complete team effort to keep pace in this game. And when you get a touchdown like this from the punt return unit in front of the home crowd, these players are going to feed off of it.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Take the gain on that play. Well, Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking for some space. It's Jefferson. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Football's loose. The offense recovers, but doesn't make any difference. They're short on the 4th down play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Knight. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Touchdown, Clemson. They jump on top now here in the 4th. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Keeping it on the ground here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the tailback's got it again. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. They'll run it here. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Here comes a handoff. Fights to a tackle. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The game makes it second and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. That's a design quarterback keeper. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Home crowd trying to make a difference on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The Tigers will look to bleed this clock out now in the final minute. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got a huge stop at the stage of the game.
And we're in the 4th quarter. This offense is spreading you out. They're trying to get a one-on-one matchup that they can take advantage of. And what does the defense do? They get aggressive. Late in the game, trying to preserve this lead, they come up with a big sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Well, that's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here tonight.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.